All right, well, it seems like you guys liked the Rover content, so we'll do some more of that. This video is for an exhaust smell when you start your Land Rover Range Rover Evoque. You start it up, you smell exhaust. 99 times out of 100, here's why. This one has about 100,000 miles on it. This is the turbo off the back of your little 4-cylinder, I believe this is a 2-liter. The turbo is integrated into the exhaust manifold. It comes from 2 places. Let's go into the car first, and I'll kind of show you what we're seeing. If you want to crawl under it, you'll see carbon all in this area. If you can look under it, you'll see, don't mind the oil leaks. That's another common Evoque issue. There's a vacuum pump that runs right up behind all that menagerie that likes to leak, just like the Volvo, or just like the Volkswagens and the Audis. If you also notice, ton of carbon leakage over on that side too. Let's see if we can get it to focus, because I love my phone. There we go. See all that black charcoal over there and over on that side. Here's why. You got 2 places that they leak. One is at this flange, which is the exhaust side of the turbo. This is your little blow-off valve. But this leaks. This basically just disintegrated. It turned to dust as soon as I hit these 4 bolts. These 4 bolts, I backed out with my fingers because this gasket deteriorates and it's no longer tight and sealed, and it blows exhaust gas all from around here. But more importantly, that would be an easy fix if you didn't have to deal with broken manifolds. These manifolds are not quality. There's your weld right there. So what happens is these manifolds, they crack, they break. This weld is broken. That's why it's all charred right here. So this cracks, and then over here, this cracks. And there's no other way to fix this. You have to at least replace the exhaust manifold. If you got somebody that's into doing these or does them a lot, they may be comfortable enough to split the banjo or the band clamp for the turbo and separate it. I don't. To me, these cars are already not the best of shape. It's easier to just replace the entire unit. You make sure you get a good one. We use aftermarket parts, but we get them from the manufacturer that provided them in the first place to Land Rover, because Land Rover doesn't make turbos. I can provide some more information on where we get them if you want. Ask me, I'll put them in the comments. But that's it. You start your car up, it smells like exhaust. There's a couple little flanges along the exhaust system on these you check first. But generally you don't smell those at startup because they're further back from the vehicle. So that's basically the gist of it. The exhaust manifolds crack on these very easily. There's not many Evoques out there that I haven't done this to already. By the time I get them, they're about 100,000 miles, 80 to 100,000 miles. They all do it. So there you go. Cracked manifolds, replace it.